Tonight, 6 on Alaska's new source. After their family's boat sank, they were missing for almost a year. We have an update tonight. And in Kachemak, there are growing safety concerns after major rainfall in that tiny town.
And we're here live in downtown Anchorage for Live After 5. We're kicking off summer. I'll let you know what you can expect both down here and, of course, your full 7-day forecast.
Can you reach this? We'll try not to hit you.
And a river rescue. We hear from the trooper who saved a man's life.
You're watching Alaska's news source.
Tonight, the remains of a Texas family who were on board a vessel that disappeared in the Homer area last August. They are getting close to returning home, in a story that we have been following since last summer. Georgina Fernandez spoke with the person who found the remains of the 3 of 4 family members who went missing and breaks down the efforts over the last 10 months trying to get a mom, dad, and 2 sons back home. Georgina.
Rebecca, the diver who found the remains of the Troy, Texas family is a volunteer and founder of the Alaska Dive Search, Rescue, and Recovery Team. That team spent the last 10 months searching for David, Mary, and their 2 sons, Colton and Brentley Maynard, starting August 3rd, 2024. In total, 8 people were on the boat that capsized about 16 miles west of the Homer Spit. A Good Samaritan rescued the 4 other people. Despite search efforts, including troopers, the Maynard family was not found. The next day, the Coast Guard canceled its search, but from August 2024 to April 2025, other efforts continued to try and locate the boat. Troopers confirmed that happened earlier this month, and on Tuesday, troopers say Alaska Dive Search and Rescue volunteers found 3 sets of remains. The diver who found those remains say they never gave up.
It's basically a drive for all of us to bring people home. A lot of us are prior military, didn't have closure and stuff on the battlefield, that kind of thing. So this is a way for us to get closure at the same time. And we know how important that closure is of taking care of some of the unknowns.
Those remains have been sent to the medical examiner's office. Once weather conditions allow, the diving team says they plan to go back in the water and continue searching for more remains. Rebecca?
And the body of one of the 2 men who went missing after their boat sank in western Alaska has been recovered as of this morning. According to Alaska State Troopers, searchers located 65-year-old Albert Williams. Search for the other man, 72-year-old Samuel Shavings, has been suspended. The 19-year-old son of Williams was the only person rescued from that capsized boat, and his sister Dallas is home with him now and spoke to Alaska's news source earlier today.
We've just been here for him, hoping, still trying to be strong for him. He's doing the best that he can right now.
Williams said that she expects her father's body to be returned tomorrow.
Fairbanks 2064. I have a tow strap down to him. He's holding on to. We're going to need EMS to be able to hoist it out of the river about 15 feet high.
A man is safe tonight after a river rescue early this morning. Some of what you can see in this body-worn camera footage. Now, Alaska State Troopers say that they received reports of a man in the Tanana River in Nenana, near the location of the Nenana Ice Classic. A person heard him call for help. Now, Trooper Nathan Hollenbeck was part of the responding crew and was using whatever he could find. Designed a makeshift harness out of climbing rope to reach the man who was under the steel dock seawall. AST says the man was severely hypothermic and unable to keep himself above water. Hollenbeck stayed with the 37-year-old for about half an hour before medics could make it to the site to help. Eventually, a rescue boat got to them, and they were both taken to Fairbanks Memorial Hospital for cold water exposure injuries.
At the Department of Public Safety and Training Academy, we have cold water exposure training, which exposes us and demonstrates to recruits what that cold water exposure will do, including that reduced dexterity, strength, reduce core body temperature, things like that. And we're actually exposed to that and tasked with completing multiple tasks in a team environment in the water to try to combat that. So I had some training and experience in that, which gave me a little more confidence to be able to get in the water. But any trooper in the state would have done the exact same.
Hollenbeck's full account of the rescue can be found on our website. Southeast Alaska has been getting hammered with rain and the devastating effects that it can bring. Jackie Purcell is tracking conditions there and tells us what you need to look out for, especially in Ketchikan.
Well, Rebecca, there have been some torrential downpours. That's caused some major issues for people in the region. And this is from our Ketchikan camera with that rain. Just about under a half-inch there, as well as in Juneau. Lighter amounts around the rest of the Panhandle, but I'd say get ready for another round of significant rain, as well as gusty winds as they enter into Friday. So the forecast, winds will ramp up Friday morning 40 to 55 miles per hour through early afternoon. And rainfall from that atmospheric river setup will range from 1 to 2 inches through midday Saturday. Sunday, however, should be a bit of a drier day after that storm rolls through. So the Friday forecast, however, will still be a wet and windy one over the Panhandle southeast region. High temperatures will be right around 50 degrees. You'll see some cooler temperatures start to take hold across the state. Here in the Anchorage area, we had a bit of a sunny one as we started out the day, but the winds have started to pick up. So we're going to go out to Melissa Fry, where she is at Live at 5, taking in some of this summer-like weather. Right, Melissa?
Yeah, Jackie, we are definitely feeling the wind down here, and it feels chilly, too, with that wind coming in. So if you're coming down here to Live after 5, first of all, just grab an extra layer and you'll be good. But also, I think the folks that are down here dancing are saying nice and warm. It is I Like Robots that's on the stage, the fun 80s party band. They are rocking all of downtown. Again, this is just a free family event. Come on down. It continues until 8 o'clock. And this happens most Thursdays through the summer season. Fun time down here. Let's take a look at those current conditions across the state. Yeah, chilly one for most of Alaska, 51 in Anchorage, and you can see that cloud cover extends across much of the state to Ketchikan, where those rain showers are picking up at 50 degrees. Warming still at this hour in Fairbanks, now up to 59. Quite an increase even just over the past couple of hours as you're getting a break in between those rain showers. Looking at the radar, you can see that rain. It is closing in on us here in Anchorage. Heavy rain in Prince William Sound, heavy rain pushing into Cook Inlet, and still seeing those showers also across the interior. So we are going to see that rain increasing across South Central overnight tonight. Again, some time to get out tonight and enjoy the dry conditions. We are seeing, again, breezy winds, even right here in Town Square Park, and those temperatures, they will settle into the 40s overnight with those chances for showers increasing. We will see scattered showers in Anchorage and across South Central tomorrow. Showers lingering up into the interior as well. But as you head down into southeast, again, that's where you'll find the heavier rain and drier conditions and possibly even some sun breaks. High temperatures there back into the mid-40s. Once we get through this storm, we have the weekend just around the corner, and we're going to see some nice conditions just in time for it. I'll have a look at that full 7-day forecast and what you can expect. But back out here live, fun night here in Town Square Park.
Melissa, you gotta get out there and start dancing, girl. The music's calling you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, Melissa. Well, a major change is ahead for Anchorage's Davis Park. How the city is trying to restore the space and clean up a massive homeless camp.
You're watching Alaska's news source.
Anchorage will have a massive abatement. We have seen scenes like this throughout Anchorage, but especially at Davis Park. This is that homeless encampment at Davis Park in Anchorage. You can see lots of tents, people's belongings, garbage scattered all over. The city says it intends to abate the camp June 17th. That's about 2.5 weeks from now. And when it does that, it is unclear where the many people who are living there might go. Although Mayor Suzanne LaFrance's administration says it's established a safety net of shelter and support services. It also says the abatement is necessary, pointing in a news release today to health and safety issues for people within the camps, as well as those who live, work, and play nearby. Not to mention the military base that's close to the homeless camp. Now, some are worried people in Davis Park just moved somewhere else.
We're absolutely working with APD to ensure that they are able to quickly respond to any reencampments that we're seeing, so that the community knows that we want to address their concerns. We are providing that outreach. It's not just simply going to be having APD respond. If there are individuals that are gathering, we'll make sure that we have outreach connecting.
So here's what the city says it's doing to mitigate adverse impacts from the removal of that camp. Now, it says outreach is being done through the Anchorage Coalition to End Homelessness, APD's Homeless Outreach Prevention and Engagement Team, and others. And people are being led to shelter, housing, and other support networks. Anchorage Parks and Recreation will conduct cleanup, while junk and abandoned vehicles will be removed ahead of abatement day. And according to the city, no camping signs will be put up and trespassing laws will be enforced. APD will also increase patrols in Mountain View and those surrounding neighborhoods to help stop other camps from popping up. The mayor and her administration talked about this at a news conference today. You can watch that in full on our website. We will be right back.
Thanks for listening. Click subscribe so you can get the latest podcast from Alaska's news source automatically. And stay up to date with breaking news and in-depth reporting available for free 24/7 with the Alaska's news source app.